Hello everyone and welcome to this video. So in this video, I'm going to see how to build our inventory file. So basically the inventory file, the host file where we have our parameters and how we interact with the devices that we are going to manage. So as you can see here, there are several ways to build your walk you through, but look at how I've done mine. So I have a switch over here, also have an ALS. So these are group variables. Okay. And then for each group, I've specified the device. These P1, P2, P3, P4, P1, P1, P2 are host names that will resolve to IP addresses. These are the various parameters for each node. So it has the connection mode, it has the network OS mode, which OS are you connecting to. You also have the username and then have the Ansible password, specifying the password that you're going to use to connect to the node. There are several ways to go about this. You can use Ansible Vault, but this also is cool. This one. Okay, so building our inventory. So you get to your Ansible docs and then go to guides or user guide and go to how to build your inventory. Now, starting off, I would say I will start off from hosting group, multiple groups. Okay, so there are several ways to build your inventory. Either build your inventory using the YAML format, or you can also build your inventory using the INI format. I'm using the INI format, and as you can see, these are group variables where you specify the host that will come under it. For example, DB servers 2, same here. So if you look closely, you realize that the same thing that I have over here. So you see, kindly forget about this one. So looking at the MPLS, this is an MPLS network that I used my host inventory file for. So I have all the MPLS nodes over here. I specify the behavioral parameters connect for us to help us connect to these devices. I will go there, so don't worry. So I'll just show you the format for creating the Ansible inventory file. These things are simple and straightforward. You can just read the documentation on the Ansible page, get you going. But I'm just here to guide you through how to go about it and enlighten you. Okay, so now that you've seen how to format our inventory file, let me show you how the YAML files look like. So this is the YAML file, and if it depends on what you want preference. I almost prefer the NI format. Okay. So now back to the inventory. Let me try to explain how to have over here. Navigate to connecting to host. The various inventory parameters is going to show us how we connect or interact with these devices. So as you can see, we have Ansible, we have the Ansible host, have Ansible user over here, Ansible connection. So this is the Ansible connection over here. You can also see it over here. We're going to use network CLI. Okay, I'll show you that one too. Also, we have the Ansible OS that you are connecting to is Cisco iOS. Then we have the username and the password. So these are parameters that you can add on. If you have private SSH keys, you can specify the path over here. So these are the parameters that you can specify alongside your. This is your group. These are the elements in your group with the nodes. Specify the parameters for them. These are just for simplicity. Specify different parameters for different nodes that let's connect to the device. So now let's take a look at this one in focus, Ansible network connection, Ansible iOS. So I will include all the links to these descriptions on the Ansible docs in the description. Okay. So now back to the Ansible docs. Let's navigate to network Ansible for network automation. Okay. Now let's move on to how network automation is so different. So click on how network automation is different. Tells you a lot. You can read through. Now as you can see, have our network connection over here. We have our network connection, which is the network CLI, as you can see here, and there are others too for HTTP, HTTPS. Okay. So now, as described here, so this is how person go up. The documentation tells us to do. So for the Ansible connection, you use the network CLI. That's Ansible and network underscore OS. You can use the Cisco iOS. If you are connecting to Arista, you can use the Arista EOS. Or if you are connecting to iOS XR, you can use the iOS XR. Then these become Ansible becomes just like using the enable password to connect to Cisco devices. But already when I'm setting users for um, remote connections, I will just give the user privilege of 15 just for simplicity. Okay, just to keep your script simple going forward. So this is how to build your inventory file. And my next video, we are going to see how to start using Ansible models. So with that, I'm going to also build a new configuration file, a new host file, start going. Thank you for watching this video and see you in my next.